everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley for those of you who are new, and for this week's video, I will be tackling a few things in our home. I'm starting off by cleaning our living room, and since I'm doing that, I thought I'd do a voiceover on me maybe talking about where I come from and you guys kind of getting to know where I am, who I am, and a little bit about me. I realized that I've been on YouTube for about 5 years, and I want to say maybe about a year ago or two, maybe a year and a half, I started taking YouTube a little bit more seriously, and I really am hoping and praying that this is something that God allows me to do and to help my YouTube channel grow so that I can maybe make a career or get paid through YouTube. So, I want to introduce myself. As I said in the beginning of the video, my name is Ashley. I am a mother of 3 children and I am 32 years old. I am from Texas and I'm Hispanic. And I have been doing YouTube maybe for about 5 years. And believe it or not, I started doing beauty videos when they were all the rage. I was a makeup artist for about 6 years, and when I started doing YouTube, makeup was everything. Like it was everywhere on YouTube. So that's how uh my YouTube channel started, based on beauty products and stuff like that. But since then, my style has changed. I have evolved and grown, and that is no longer a passion of mine. And I started doing cleaning videos and DIYs and refurbishing furniture and stuff like that. So I decided to start implementing those things in my channel because those are some things that I truly love doing. Um, so a little bit about me. I am married to a wonderful husband, my best friend. We've been married for about 13 years now, and we've been together, I want to say, since college. It's been a long time, you guys. We have 3 children. We have a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, and an 8-year-old, and we are a military family based or stationed in Okinawa, Japan. We have been here for about 6 years, and we love living here. Growing up, I was a pretty crazy child. I was everywhere in my bike with my cousins, having sleepovers. You could say I had a good childhood up until I was 12 years old. Um, my parents unfortunately had a divorce, and then I had to grow up pretty fast because it was only my mom and my 3 siblings. So I had to help her out because we were living out of a single income household, and it was pretty rough for us. I have some pretty sad memories that I'm not really gonna get into it because they're really sad, but yeah, I was always running, playing around. I used to be in softball. My parents put me in softball when I was, I think, 9 or 10. And then I joined softball in high school, up until high school. And I loved every minute of it, you guys. I was actually really, really good at it. I was also the pitcher. Um, and eventually I wanted to go do varsity, but it ended up not happening for me. Um, and that's that. So then my husband and I ended up getting married a few years later, right after high school, and we moved to South Carolina to our first duty station. Sorry, not South Carolina, North Carolina, to our first duty station in Camp Lejeune. And it was the first time that both of us were far away from our family. And it was literally just him and I and our 2 children, because by that time, baby Eden wasn't still born. And it was the best time of my life. Whenever I think about North Carolina, I think about it with love. Obviously, we did go through things because every marriage goes through struggles. But I loved North Carolina so, so much. It was the first time that we ever owned our own car out of like a nice, like, car lot. Like, he bought me a nice car, and I could not believe that I had a nice car, because before that I had a super janky car that was always heating up and it was always stalling, and like, oh my gosh, that car was such a piece of junk. But Yeah, we had a nice car. We had our first house, but although we had our first house, we had nothing in there. Literally nothing. Everything that we owned was in the trunk of our Sonata, and that's it. And then we moved to North Carolina. So I remember we didn't have a dining table, a couch. We had a, what is it? It wasn't even a bed, it was the ones that like fold like couches. And we used to put our TV on top of like a recycling box because we didn't have a dresser. So yeah, that was. Uh, it sounds maybe sad to some people, but I truly remember those memories with a happy heart because it was me and my husband growing up as a married couple, a newly married couple, and we were with our children, and we made a lot of memories together. And slowly but surely we started building up our home. We started picking up things from the curb as people PCS'd and moved out. People would put things on the curb that they didn't want to take anymore, so we started building our furniture like that. And then eventually we earned a little bit more income, and then we were able to afford the things that we have. Not to say that I am not like frugal, because I love shopping secondhand. You guys, you already know that I love thrifting. And yeah, I started looking for furniture that I could fix, and then I started refurbishing it and then selling it on as a little side hustle. And then yeah, like a lot of our furniture that we owned is secondhand, or I made it, or yeah, most of it actually is secondhand, except our couch. Our couch, we did buy it, but I sold our secondhand couch to buy this new one. So I guess you could say it's kind of secondhand. But yeah, after that we moved here to um, Okinawa, and like I said, we've been here for 6 years. And you guys, it is literally paradise. We love living here. It is. I never want to leave, but I know that it's eventually coming up, and it's okay because I think. I hope and I pray that we get to come back again. If God willing, God lets my husband, what is it? Not volunteer. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the word, you guys. Retire in the Marine Corps, then we'll be able to come back here eventually. Hey guys, it's another day, and today I am outside. It's pretty hot outside and it's pretty sunny, so if you hear birds chirping, it's because we are definitely outside. I remember doing a little side table for someone, and they need it by tomorrow, and it has been raining a lot these past few days, so today is the perfect day for me to finish this little table, and I thought that I should record it and put it on my YouTube channel. So that is what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna start incorporating those now that it's starting to get hot outside. I have more time to do projects for myself, as well as take on projects for other people and make profit off of it. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys to my little table. I already prepped it, I sanded it down, and what she wants is it to be painted white and then the top part stained. Super, super simple, such an easy project or refurbishing project. Yeah, I'm super sweaty right now and I still have makeup on. I should have probably taken it off, but whatever. I just wanted to finish this for her because she does want it by tomorrow, because they're PCSing and they're gonna come in, I guess, inspect all the things that she's taking with her back to the United States. So since it's really nice outside and hot, I thought that it would be perfect for the paint to dry and the stain, because the stain is a little bit stinky and I don't want her to take it smelling like stain. So that is what we're gonna do today. Oh my gosh, that looks so crazy. What do I have on my face? Oh my gosh, I had paint on my face. You guys, it's so hot outside, but whatever. Let me take you guys to the little table that I'm gonna redo. So I'm starting off by straining my paint. I'm using Rust-Oleum chalk paint in linen white, I believe. And I'm using this little strainer that I found at the thrift store or somewhere. It's like all rusty, but you see how important it is to strain your paint, especially if you're using a paint sprayer, because otherwise you will have all these little tiny dry bits of paint stuck in your paint sprayer, and it's gonna get like, it's not gonna be able to spray any paint, and it's gonna come out like in pieces. So Make sure that you strain your paint no matter which one you're using. I also watered this one down because chalk paint is pretty thick. um and yeah, this paint sprayer is good, but like I said, I really want to buy a better one, and just keep this one as a backup. All right, this is the second coat on the table, and this is the first coat on the drawers. I'm gonna paint that, but with my roller, because I don't want to waste any paint, because I think I'm just gonna have just enough for the table and the drawer. So whatever I have left, I'm gonna use it to paint the sides of the little table. But this is how it's looking. It looks really pretty. And then the top, I'm gonna stain it kind of like a walnut color, and it should be done after I seal it and all that stuff. So I feel like by the end of the day it should be ready, but I might ask her to come pick it up tomorrow in the morning, so that way it just like airs out and it doesn't smell too bad, because that stain does stink. But a way that I would describe myself is I'm very creative and I love to get my hands dirty. I love to learn new hobbies, learn how to paint, learn how to refurbish furniture and how to fix things. And if I don't know how to do it, I will search it up on YouTube and learn how to do it. I also did photography for a few years. I started doing it when we were living in North Carolina, and then I did it here for 2 or 3 years in Japan. I haven't done it in a while, like for actual like people, but I do it for my children and for myself. I love editing my videos. I think that's why I love YouTube, because I get to be creative and edit my videos and things like that. And honestly, all the hobbies that I know that I learned how to do, I owe them all to God, because He gives me the creativity. He made me this way. And then I also owe it to my husband. Because of him, I'm able to stay home and learn new hobbies and be free and be happy in my house. I get to be a stay-at-home mom, and I see our children grow, and I honestly am so grateful to him because of the sacrifices that he does. I'm able to be a stay-at-home wife and a mom, and I get to do all these fun things and meet new people, have friends, and go out on like coffee runs and things like that. All of this is because of my husband, and I'm just so grateful to have a great partner, and I just love him so much. This is the outcome of the table, you guys. The lady ended up loving it so much. It turned out so beautiful. It feels very smooth from the top, and that stain that I used, oh my gosh, it is so so beautiful. To me it looks like a dark walnut. So if you're here in Japan, go to Make Man, take a screenshot and buy it, because it is such a beautiful color. Um, Other than that, I will link the paint sprayer in the description box below, just in case you guys want to purchase it. And I will see you guys on my next video, God willing. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.